na 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 na. Say the way them be left the power to murder, not to say it. Plenty youth they smoke and go mad. Try they not to say me there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to say me there. The way politics them spoil we try they I say not to say me there. The way my dad they fly plenty, the other part not to say me there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to say me there. The way them be left the power to murder, not to say there. But not to so be there. 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 Pulling back politics, fight each and every day. Not to so we been there. Not to so we been there. DJ box the battle, can get on mine and my brewer. Not to so we been there. Not to so we been there. Put out on board, they travel run, come back and village people know they get chance. Not to so if I the mommy they dance that TikTok and people want talk. Una left and I saw you one day. Green and red been the bind, green and red been the dine. But now not to so it there. When we start the drive glass things they up, the voters they suffer. Not to so for day. Mommy getting artists, the bar getting artists, the other bar getting artists for day. You know for talk through then quick for jail you violate your rights, bro. Not to say I've been there. 2023, I wonder how we are go there. Now before you get job, before somebody say not to say be there. 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 Listen, governor for making investors run away. We for encourage them not to show you been there. Kai Kamara one coach John Kista. Paddy play football set much not to show you been there. You want talk plenty, you not score plenty, you don't crest, not to show Kalom been there. We baby be sad they cheat but not to show a day. I not say not to all been there, not to show be there. But and see God there we must say like how been there. And now been there we must stay like how been there. The way this family they talk, the other family not to show be there. The way them be left the power to murder, not to say there. But not to so be there. 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 Y'all not seen a child salon day, not to show me day. The way our salon be there today, not to show you day. Woo! What da? Bojo, Bojo. Crying out, baby. It's your mark. The guy will die, he will smile. Red flag, baby. All day. Woo! Leone, one love. Alright? Take the challenge. Tell man and say not to so for day. Not to so salon for day. Alright?
Alman on the mix.
Favorite rapper, King Boss. The voice of the voiceless. I'm here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 10th of March, 2024. Time now. It's 4 minutes past 7, and again, so much for our viewers, and also, as you're aware, we have two wonderful guests today. I'm on this platform with my boss, Owankasu, who will come shortly. But again, I want to just try and encourage everyone. If you have forgotten, please do not. Today's the last day. Tomorrow is Ramadan, so sometimes we're going to have some hiccup on the program from the technical team and also us presenters. So please bear with us for the next 1 month. But want to say thank you to everyone. We're still going to be in every week, as this is the flagship program for the APC Diaspora Online TV platform. I welcome my boss, Comrade Owankasu. Comrade Owankasu, good evening and welcome.
Thank you very much, Sweet Bonita. Good evening. Greetings to all comrades of the APC, both home and abroad, and Mina comrade Owen Kasu. Of course, this is not the APC Diaspora Online TV platform. And of course, we got two wonderful guests in today who they can discuss. So anybody now the chat with the view right now, please una continue for share this link and una tell we usa una day. No, we acknowledge you now. Today we get very important topic that we deal with. We get two eloquent guests today. I think say I'm not sure Sweet Bonita might be able to do justice in introducing we guess the will guest now so today. I believe say they go do justice to this particular show today. So everybody will watch, please share the link and also help we for tell we who sound at the watch from so we go acknowledge you now. Thank you very much. Sweet Bonita.
Thank you so much. As Owen Castle have said, we have two eloquent guests this evening. The first one, I don't know what I'm going to say because these people are literally, there is nothing that they will tell you which is not going to be the truth, but nothing but the truth. Again, the first guest we have is the Deputy Mayor of Freetown. We've seen, I'm sure most of us have not seen him, or we have not seen where he's literally trying to speak to us, or we have not got the opportunity to share a platform with him. But I think today he's here to literally educate us. The second guest, I think I'm going to wait for a while. Thank you so much. And good evening. Welcome, Mr. Kweku. My name is Sweet Bonita. I'm going to be your guest this evening. And please forgive me. I'm speaking English, but we want all your answers to be in Creole because the people, it's for the most vulnerable that will not be able to understand me. I can't really fluent in Creole, so forgive me, but please, it would be nice if you can speak Creole for our viewers. Thank you.
Thank you, Sweet Bonita, for the nice introduction.
So this is the deputy mayor of Freetown. The Maui, gets plenty words than I much, but when he speak directly to the point and factual, right? They come up with. But yeah, we happy for get you now. So today we can talk to we on this platform. We second guest now. So today I will call him a journalist, a reporter, sort of an editor of a sort of a newspaper, online newspaper. We did it call the organizer net.
.net.
The organizer.net. If you go Facebook or any site, you will see the organizer.net with the day and this person called Abu Shaw. They can come up with some write-up them we they drop for we on a regular basis and we they tell we about we political dynamics now with country and stuff like that. So controversial by the way. A lot of people not agree with them and we try to get in source them from and stuff like that. But yeah, even at this platform, we don't call so a few times. You don't talk to we also about the expectations of the political atmosphere. But he's here. His name is Abu Shaw. Abu Shaw, come live and say hi to everyone.
Yeah, hello, good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. The main man, Owen Castle, your name.
Correct. Correct.
Get again, I don't practice and seriously. Yes, and my sister also, Sweet Bonita, is a pleasure for Anna this forum again. And for the first time, a man they talk with the deputy mayor, Mr. Kweku Lisk, a privilege also for me too.
Thank you.
Yes, I hope you will enjoy, and thank you very much for the important role they play now Freetown for help with mayor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sweet Bonita?
Yes, Commander Wankas, you forgot to mention when we were introducing Abu Shaw that he's an activist. He's always standing for the truth, and that's why when he's asking where he get his source from, definitely he's the man hands on deck. So That's one of the reasons. So definitely whatever you get from the organizing .net is that of a true reflection of what's going on. So this is why we have him here.
Sweet today I want challenge him. Today I did challenge him. It is send me some write up the way I'm not quite sure about, but today I can't challenge him because he's writing about my chairman, my vice deputy chairman, my leaders in the APC, things the way I don't know where they get in source from. But anyway, here is the show, and I want to say let me welcome the one that we did at the platform right now. We don't identify themselves to we. We get T Bozo, obviously from Coventry. We get T and T podcast, who they watch we live from Tottenham. We get Delwyn Thomas, a very good school days friend of the Deputy Mayor Yaso, and watching from Northern Ireland, Bangor to be precise. And then we get Mr. Lamin Denke, watching always the usual phases. Thank you very much. And anybody else, we did at the platform on a show we usai on the watch from. We'll get Patricia Award also. Good evening, Patricia. And when join we with them guys there, so let we talk, let we interact properly. And we get Mr. Gali Dawood, who they watch from Tottenham as well. And so yeah. Over to you, Subonita.
Yeah. Well, again, as much as the guests have seen our topic, it says the truth and the BBC and that of the SLPP stolen election. So I think, you know what, let's start with the organizer, because definitely the mayor, we don't want to throw the mayor right now. Let's just hold on to him. We'll come back to the deputy mayor, because the organizer, what do you think of our topic for this day?
Yes, thank you very much. I think the topic is timely and very important. But first of all, I just want to draw attention to the music. You know, in LAJ, me not say appropriate, because the guy is now SLPP. You know, not just that. So on the topic, I think what the BBC do, this documentary come out, is so important that it make feel satisfied. It just just summarize all the work woman they do over the years, you know, and the person will really bring up that idea for document all the event of the mayor, you know, up to the time of the election. Now a real, you know, now a genius, because that the BBC documentary, it just nail, you know, Madabio in coffin. Finally, it just shows there is no way the president the so-called president go avoid a future trial, because it is a good evidence. There is no argument about that. So I'm very proud of the mayor and all the one that we do this, and BBC I also thank them, you know, for this job they do for me, because it's very easy for the ICC, it's very easy now for the special court, because I sure say they use them as evidence now in the future. So it is appropriate.
Wow. That is good. But you know what? I think I'm just going to say one more word from that, and then we'll ask the technical team to play for us the official or some of it of that particular video. Because one thing here, as you mentioned, the ICC and also the international community will be watching this. But remember, there was a time Adabio went to America. Blatantly, he said there was no shooting at the headquarters. So I think this is just something that he has taken away, or the person that have done this documentary with our mayor is there. So let's go, technical team. Thank you. Technical team, if possible, can we get volume up, please?
The volume is up, yeah. I can hear it.
So on the mayor, we're at 57.6% of results. We have a long way to go. Got some water coming upstairs. I know it's hot here. Please keep Abiola, can you hear me? Abiola, we need help. We need help. We're in the party office. They're firing live bullets at us. We're on the floor. And the terrorists is coming in. We need help. We won't be able to stay in this. I'm here with about 20 people, including my daughter. We need help. My city, Freetown, nestled between the Atlantic Ocean and a mountain range. The natural landscape is beautiful, but I think Freetonians are beautiful too. People who deserve a lot more than they're getting. We've had war, we've had corruption, and then we had Ebola. Now we're fighting for democratic freedoms. I've been mayor of Freetown for the past 5 years, during which time my party has been in opposition. I promised I would work to transform Freetown. I know I can do more because I've spent 5 years with my hands tied behind my back, with investigation after investigation. And the government is the one that took me to the ACC, Anti-Corruption Commission, to Parliament, did a special audit. My tenure has been marked with probably the highest level of intimidation and harassment that any politician in recent years has experienced.
You're aware that tomorrow you will be on the stand
Yes.
as the first witness
Yes.
in your case.
Yeah.
All right. You remember the charges?
I do. Disorderly behavior and obstructing police duty.
Obstructing police duties.
I was just about to board a flight with my counselor. I am here with the police. I am going to ask why my counselor is not being allowed to come on this flight. I believe he should be on this flight. Is this how we operate in Sierra Leone now? I mean, it is ridiculous for me to be in court over a Facebook Live, even if hypothetically I raise my voice. It feels really disproportionate.
It is your time to put the record straight as to what happened according to you. So be calm, don't get agitated, and don't get upset, okay?
Right. We just given a flash of the documentary we BBC make. Put them out for the public for see. I want to say welcome, Mr. Ishmael. Great to see you again. Especially your favorite when I Sweet Bonita. Mr. Ishmael, they can't ban you on this platform. Sweet Bonita, they make you no problem. Mr. Mary Luke. Also welcome to the platform, and please do not help for share. So this is the premise. This is not a video we come out recently, and we want to ask the deputy mayor, was it timely, was it premeditated that we have to release this at this point in time? The mayor.
Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity for be part of this program, and it's a really good platform. And from what I read about the platform, which is the truth, I think see the we and Christian alive after God, not the two. After the two, then you get forgiveness. And I think see this theme is not only appropriate but also very timely. Now, coming straight to the question of whether or not the video was timely, I think it is never untimely for be told the truth, because the video, there's nothing about the video we made up. It's actually waiting a real time events will occur. So, in as much as it might probably be uncomfortable to some people at a point in time, but the truth, there's never really any timely time for the truth. The truth, when it's out, is out. And I think, say, from that perspective, it was very timely. I mean, when you think about probably on another side, people might want to say we're going through a transition in our politics. We have the tripartite going on and everything else. So some people might have the view that, oh, maybe, but to me, it's like it's actually encompasses all the truth and what actually happened. And if you don't be so, I think say it is only fair for Lil we know exactly what should happen, for Lil what to do right now, be meaningful and be lasting.
Okay. People being so anxious and desperate for make some authentic facts come out at the time when Madabio come out, just like we Sweet Bonita with the talk just now. Madabio come out now international platform, lie blatantly for say do not shoot, do not fire, no gun na the party office. Everybody was like, what? It's unbelievable that this guy we don't rule for 5 years. Then just after the election, the day after election, the whole world see international observers and the day people and go on live feed, then the video waiting to happen. The thing was all over the place. But because now just videos out there, an authentic BBC report like this was needed at that time for just debunk waiting and rebuke waiting this guy will say. But unfortunately, people not see him. Although we make we effort them, make show them, put we own video them out there, but the one from BBC, we come out so, was just the nail, on the coffin, like we Mr. Abu Shaw been say. Mr. Abu Shaw, what's your reaction when you see this video?
Well, I just thank you way this thing happened because I'm not facing a deliberate attempt for undermine any political party. Now God in arrange this there because when the BBC then come approach, according to my understanding, they approach the mayor. They say if it will allow them for them, document a movement about in job, about the climate change, about planting of trees. Doing that thing, will not be ever member. There not be ever member say a shooting like this go happen at the APC party. So now God now arrange am for expose the barbarism of Mother Bill, and that deny that alone, in a indictment because all man be know say now then could then kill somebody, it may trauma or everybody be know, but now just go indict himself. So this BBC documentary, don't commercial documentary, it just not can crown the whole thing, make man they have cool.
Okay. Yeah. Sweet Bonita, of course, we just don't celebrate International Women's Day. And one of the people that we will celebrate now yourself and we Mayor. Mayor now one of the women that we will celebrate. And she's a very strong woman. And inside the documentary, we see what in Mama they talk say, when Yvonne say, I want to go do something, that's Yvonne for you, it they go do am. They make sure say do am, and it gets the blessing of him, Mama. How do you feel about that particular side, Sweet Bonita?
Well, honestly, it shows how much she is ready to work, not just for her family or having the respect for her family, but that of also the Freetown. Because you can see everything about Mayor Yvonne Akisoya says Freetown City Council, we need to clean it. And again, I haven't watched the full documentary, but I hope also they captioned the points where there was the cleaning exercise where she was physically abused, verbally abused, and nothing came out of it. So to be honest, I think the BBC to choose to document her work or her activities in office as an opposition mayor of the city, for me, it was the right decision she took for that to take place. Because Owankasu, if you look at the Mayor Eva Akisoya have gone through a lot.
Yeah.
And every day people have different names to call her, but she's always standing out. I remember when Abisho was talking about planting of trees. People were laughing. Now she's talking about cable cars. These, for us that have traveled outside of Sierra Leone, we know that's something that we need, and it will bring so much uniqueness to our city. For a mayor to say that is my vision, I'm sure Sierra Leone will be happy to ever have a mayor as Yvonne.
Absolutely.
And working with the deputy, I think is just the cream on top of it all.
Yeah. I want to welcome again Yamatha, the London constituency women's leader, Mr. Ismail Kamara. I want to welcome you, and particularly Chief Banagum. Deal with me at the platform today, and I'm really, really happy for highlights CS dinner also today, and they watch we and they don't make comments. Adi Kamara also welcome to this platform, and wanna help we for share, please. Thank you very much. People go wonder, Mr. Kweku, what's the relationship between the council and the government? Because we know in the last 5 years, waiting we may go through. That time the UNO been day, but you are aware of what happened, and then you take the venture for deputizer in this, in this elections, and thankfully, una win this mayorship. Although them shortchange una upon the figures, but nevertheless, una end up for be mayor and deputy mayor. What's in our relationship with the government, in this Freetown City Council?
Well, interesting question, because, like you quite rightly say, me not been there when for the last 5 years, the initial 5 years. I joined Yvonne primarily out of wanting to support her for EPAM for labor for see how best they able for deliver, because we all don't talk. She's very dynamic, and they get so much for offer. Sierra Leone, especially Freetown and Sierra Leone as a whole. So when I come now, and if you recall the background will come into governance, because remember, so been get this boycott, and this boycott been create a lot of tension. We've been caused the international community to also come in, but for sure and can quell the temperature in terms of democratic governance in Sierra Leone. So as the lead up to that, the one critical thing will happen, I think, say the government itself probably through an olive branch, so to speak, the former deputy, the former chief administrator, we've been at council, we've been get serious issues with our worship Yvonne. Then we get for replace them with the one within our ward C, we're able to cash out. So that's what we become and make personally unable experience blockade day we've been occur from council perspective. And in terms of the direct relationship with council and the government right now, it is quite cordial, because the tripartite agreement they go on, and things then they really get for being responded to. We, as we all know, you get certain provision and they will not still not touch it. And right now, even though we don't get any funding from the government for say we get any funding, in terms of then thing they would cause distraction, then boku case, then thing and they, I mean, then boku committee here in there we can distract the mayor by work. Don't seem for less a little, okay. But then we get projects, then we the international partners, then probably World Bank and other donors, then can implement through government and government agencies, then for support the council. And one such project could be the PSSNYE project, where they create jobs for I think about 1,000 youth for sweep in sanitation cleaning. So then they come through slowly, and we get support, some traction from the government that side. But say when you're in opposition, you're not opposition. I mean, you get challenges. I mean, for example, logistically, we're hamstrung. We don't get enough of the vehicle that we need, and the kind of support we go expect from central government. Because mind you, this is the capital city of Freetown. This is not the flagship. This now they sell to everybody we can as Sierra Leone. So if you not get the support financially, I dare say, from central government to their own commitment, when they ever enough, you will always be hamstrung. But as of now, specifically dealing with the relationship, even though there's not really much coming directly to the council financially for doing and deliver on the services, we make again, even as dynamic as she is, they come up with all sorts of innovative ideas. And as already been mentioned, she's an activist, a climate change activist, and the co-chair for C40 Cities. He did Bloomberg Philanthropies. So she's so exposed, and she's very, very, very well received internationally, and they appreciate good work we're doing in Sierra Leone. So we get support through international partners, through from an NGO perspective, or even a private, I dare say private perspective, and then also through the government from obviously World Bank and the likes of kind of institutions indeed.
Okay. I just want to say, we within this platform, myself, Sweet Bonita, and the entire technical team, this platform they at our disposal. The innovative project them we wanna get as a council. We want make una they use this platform for push them out, for make Britonians they know, diasporans they know, particularly like the property tax. A lot of diasporans they get properties in a Freetown, and they're not aware when this period can come for make them pay them property taxes. So if you can at this platform, for instance, you can push it out, you talk about them, discuss them, look at the benefit of them to the council, then a lot of people will go up front, set up a direct debit kind of thing, and just do them and forget about them. So I think say it will be a good thing going forward. But for any other project, like you say, innovative project they want to get for a dynamic person, the mayor, like you say, and yourself, you dey behind as the auxiliary for push arm, things them they work. We then also as the platform for you the platform for Leona talk to we, you know. So this the
Yeah, Owen Castle, I just want to pick you up on that point today, and I think say you're very correct, because this kind of platform could be really good for reach out to with people internationally as well. Because right now the mayor is trying to create an integrated platform with people, and no matter what's hiding in the world, you go for access all the service system we the council they provide. Okay, so for example, your property rates, maybe business license, probably even up to you want for bury a loved one, because you probably go for cancel that later. The issue with the cemeteries, we get serious challenges. I guess we'll probably talk about that a little later. But for now, we try to create integrated platform wherein you go in yourself, you order for and can't take it dirty, because that's even a kisoya, because we mind of the fact say because we infrastructure it as a city we BN and as a nation I dare say they very much BN, so we don't first stage we will can get, so without you understand we not go before we read and do the thing that we need for do, because if you think say right now but could country in the world then we get landline phone all over the country before they get mobile phone, but for we in Sierra Leone today if not say we get mobile phone we not before reach upline. So technology are the only tool we'll go for use for bypass the infrastructural challenges they will get as a nation in terms of commerce and moving, for especially for development. So you're quite right. This platform will be a very good platform for actually explain to Sierra Leoneans, okay, at home and abroad, the benefits of what even to do right now, we do as a council, and the integrated platform will allow people to get full transparency, pull this money that people earn too much, because too much human interaction with money at times it can lead to explanations, if you like. So if everything go digital online, people they get a lot more confidence in what the council will do, and we say we go able to improve the services to the people. We have so many challenges, the mentality of the people. I mean, just the other day at the drive, you could be no believe somebody drive in front of me, I come up line. They say nice car. All three Ola Motokai, the two out of Motokai window, out of the window at the street. Like say, see what I mean? Somebody go for go pick and for we get so many challenges, the mentality. It's like, but I believe the kind platform there, we will for use for raise awareness for people and say the responsibility always starts with we first.
Absolutely. I want to go to Sweet Bonita quickly. Sweet Bonita, the chat is very, very busy right now. As you can see, a lot of people we don't get Zanab Sharif, Bangura Didi, we get other people, but maybe you go give me whatever. But I'll just quickly ask one question to Abu Shaw. Abu Shaw, please, the violence, the intimidation, not stop yet. In as much as we don't see which we don't see in the last 5 years. In recent time, we don't see people soldier man them, policeman them, OSD or whatever you want to call them. They go and starting prominent APC people them, houses them, compounds them, without warrant of search or any kind of thing, then just they turn up at any given time with them feel, then go try for bang, break doors, them open and stuff like that. And we see that happen sometimes with the deputy mayor himself when then just attack nine holes after that period when they say fail coup or something like that. It not stop yet. It still they happen up to yesterday or the first day we get Kemosi say the next day we get to that else. Paulo Conte, all of that. So when will this thing stop?
This I'm not say will stop because there are people who are desperate right now. Say we cut the die, you get for the shake tail. Their days are numbered. So they do all kind of thing now for do the last minute harassment and intimidation. So now that in the pan, and they no go stop. That's the paupers. They are violent. It's in their nature. So the only thing the APC hierarchy therefore just secure themselves, then be vigilant and make sure them avoid them police because them police, most of them not to real police. They are ragtag just giving police and military uniforms, so they are not well trained. So therefore, just be careful. That's the only way. Secure themselves because then they tell you they no go ever stop. They no go stop. It's in their nature. And it's very sad, at this time where the international community they just don't set up the flame of this, the ICC judges, then guys still they misbehave. You see, so then just they put themselves inside trouble, seriously. So the only time I feel bad with the attack then innocent people like Moses and Paulo and others, but in another way, they are glad about because they expose themselves more. Every day then they just expose themselves, say they are not fit. So
Right.
that's the only thing.
So, Sweet Bonita, what you say?
Yeah, well, honestly, like, let me just come to the platform, what people are saying here, because I think one of that was when the deputy mayor was talking regarding all the committees that are set. And one of the viewers says, well, that's just a distraction so that they cannot achieve what they want to do. But I think with a person like the mayor, she knows their plan, so she will always dodge them and find. And her working with the deputy mayor, we know that definitely they're going to succeed. She struggled in the last 5 years, and we're sure she's going to excel this one because there's no way they will come through for her. Again, and one of the viewers here, it was from Fode. Fode said, well, it's the responsibility of the government to protect the citizen. But again, we can see they don't care about the people, so they don't really give. Thomas Bundukunte says exactly how one cast with the mayor and the BBC documentary for Mother Bill is the iron rules of economy, the lines of the on the spotlight. Because again, as we said, this is them taking themselves on the street so that people can see the truth, what's happening. Ishmael Kamara also said, well, they should continue fighting to destroy the democracy in Sierra Leone. And also, this documentary has just shown exactly what the SFPP are doing, because that's just some of the comment. And again, we have here, this is from Gil Dowdy. It says, well, the documentary has the need and it's well throughout our times and even to educate our children and great-grandchildren about what's happening and only the destroy of democracy, but go after a woman because she's doing a good job. And for a political party and the country, that's just one of the things. We've seen the mayor, Yvonne Nakisaya, definitely she doesn't hold back. And also here, Elizabeth Curtis is watching us all the way from United States. Abishala, so welcome back. So she's joining us. And then here again, this is from Dauda, is just in the distraction on the committee to destroy or to distract the mayor and the deputy for executing what they do. Ishmael said exactly, and Mr. Shaw, in Timony, we say that a rat will not die without shaking its tail. Paupa knows that they are going down soon, which means the reason they are busy chasing an oppositions at this point. I think that's when you were talking, they're going to each opposition's strong members or their main party people to just destabilize them or threaten them. For example, anybody that they know you have sympathy for the people, either you're in fact just a philanthropist, they'll go to your house and say, well, they cook up a story for you. So that's just what it is. But again, by the grace of God, the people will be safe and be protected because it's totally illegal what they are doing.
Okay. Thomas Bundu, when Chief Kanabum say, Madam, they look for a violent reaction from the people them. So chaos will take place in the country, and then you use that as a way for seize prominent opposition members them, and make no buy to all the nonsense the way they do. The tripartite committee they can go on right now, Mr. Kweku. The tripartite committee in work they can go on. How much of significance is that for we party? Because everybody just they feel a bit oriented at the moment, or orientated at the moment with waiting they happen, whether at the other side or whether now within we own party. But the tripartite committee dip and the work. How much of hope we get with them, and how significant is that for the party?
The tripartite committee and the negotiations with the go, I think, is very significant for the party, because one thing we don't able to do, we will not be able to do for a long time, and forget the SLPP to a situation wherein they agree, say yes to something wrong. And by being part of the tripartite committee for the negotiations the way they're ongoing now, as a party, it makes sure say it means say then they say they confirm say yes. We said no, say we do something wrong, and we can't stable for Carlo Council can solve them. Now the first thing, and I think that'll be very, 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 very important for the party. We'll go for hold on to that day, because one, if you know something that's not wrong, no kind of the table, so you have to be at the table. Then secondly, the suggestion where the party where they on the table now, and also something they easy for achieve. We do not seem for one for ADSC, Tinelekeren backlog pay and political prisoners, because then two things in there, I think that in the way, if you want to show goodwill, they're easy enough for do, because one are pecuniary benefits, then the other one are human rights issue. Then they could make at least bring a sweetener to the table. But apart from all that, the benefit for now of this particular tripartite agreement are the fact see added to which I just don't see, are the fact see we can restructure the way how we sabi politics in Sierra Leone. Well, we don't sabi on Sierra Leone this BM 10, because those who been sabi from Pakaba, Tit, and next 2 term, and now we can see on this kind of way. It's never been before, and it happens so because of somehow some kind of a technical loopholes then where people want to rely on. But actually, when you think about it, the elections were outrightly stolen in a manner we will nobody ever believe say go ever happen. And we all sit down as a party, we refuse to take part in governance for so long. It was a reason. And that reason the international partners, including the government, see and say, we want to go for do this. We don't do wrong as far as I can see it. Look kind of the table, hello sit down, hello try for cash something out. And I believe say with the help of the international partners and some sincerity amongst both sides, right, it could be very beneficial for we going forward as a nation. Just because don't not forget, see, APC party, we dey for fight for waiting good for Sierra Leoneans, not just for APC or APCians. We dey fight for Sierra Leoneans, waiting good for we country, and make we dey put we neck forward. And the history where APC get in Salon politics, now, I mean, it outshadow any other political party in history, especially the current government. So we always go for make sure say what we do, now what will benefit Sierra Leone, and we picking them for tomorrow. And I believe say restructuring of the electoral process and some certain loopholes the way they left will cause this anomaly, if you like, for occur, to the extent that once we face able for fifth election already, we get an opportunity for the stand as well.
All right, fantastic. Talking about human rights, Mr. Abusho, you na human rights activist, and you write a lot about human rights issues them, and a lot has been done in terms of human rights violations in Sierra Leone in the past 5 years. And the vibe where we they get, from the SLPP. Now, recently, when they sit down at this tripartite committee, now that's Sierra Leone, we all own Sierra Leone, we country, let we get that national cohesion, let we, it's like let bygone be bygones, basically. Now that are they try for see, now that sense that they try for see, while on the other hand, you get the police, the soldiers, them, they go around, they do business as usual. But the one that we sit on a table, they try to talk to me, like say, let's forget about what in don't pass, let we move on as a country, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I don't know if they get that kind of vibe there, and which they go happen to the one that we don't commit human rights violations in this country.
Yes, definitely. There no doubt about that. Not just a matter of time. We see the chief prosecutor of the International Criminal Court visit a country. They can't talk about genocide in front of the illegal vice president, the assistant justice minister, and the attorney general. A very, very, in a team way, very important. Because the last time Karim can't talk about genocide now in Ukraine, we then go launch the special court for trial in the Russian violators. Now the second time this I don't hear he talk and say Freetown. That man not to marry who just can't talk about genocide and human rights violations, crime against humanity inside a country where say the thing not happen there. So now a message where is sent, but people are not to understand the message. And the SLPP bloggers, most of them, the vuvuzelas, of late, it's when they keep quiet. They're so shocked. They don't know, they know say this is a very serious problem. And even Madabio, with all in bad governance, about a few weeks ago, it took in the parable, but the people are not to understand. He said 19 after the gate, now you know the load where it took. He said now they see what they see before they want the way they inside the house they see. They even talk about the so-called SLPP supporters. It says so-called SLPP supporters with the inciter. So, now a message we matter the same because already what he has been told by the international community. They don't tell him. So we see they downplay this. I feel now only few of the SLPP hierarchy know this, that the ICC, that those who bear the greatest responsibility for all these crimes, they will face trial. They know that. And the commencement of the ICC court alone, special court, that's not a coincidence. Not to a museum they can open. They can't open them for a reason. You see? So that will be hopeful. And this tripartite also somehow, because they go side by side. We just thank you the way we lead her, the visionary camera, where things in place, using pen. Pen is mightier than the sword. You put everything together, now we see the results. So I'm not getting any doubt. Now just a matter of time for Made and Kishidenga, and by then the new government don't sit down. The president-elect will take his seat. Then Mayor Akisoya will begin smile now. He will get finance because it's very unfortunate. Akisoya gets take a job in 2018. Now be the right time, but to be frank, forget be a mayor against at a time where the government are against you. I mean, it's very difficult. It's not easy. So I can really respect her because it's a Tinaplek woman, Tinaplek, real, the African lady, he fights very hard and he succeeds in so many areas with the help of Kweku Lisk, then do very well. You see, so the human rights, the violators and get for face trial, definitely.
All right. Talking about the Akisoya side of it, people are saying that very strong woman, very strategic, and they're seeing Akisoya, leading the APC, eventually becoming the president of Sierra Leone. Those are the speculations from, some women. Them. I don't know if Kwekukim for give you some confirmation within Mayor Yvonne Akisoya in political ambition after this, session we will depend CISO after this phase.
Wow, listener, the question we I believe the only even I could so say self-global answer ain't God. Well, as I know for now, she's totally committed to Freetown. Trying to transform Freetown agenda and climate change business. They're not taking attention completely right now. And obviously, this activism for women, the girl child as well. You know, we're surprised if people in the associating name so then can position in the because in this world, like reality and you image that define the reality. And a lot of people are not see what even like so I can do and what he stand for and how selfless she is. Because not tell you like, I guess yeah, opportune for be exposed to two people in a Sierra Leone, two important Sierra Leone personalities. One is Mosege Fadika, where he teach me so much about being humble in the midst of having it all, almost anyway. Then you get even like Kisora on the other hand, where they teach you all the lessons of humility. Like for say, you can always not be corrupt. It's a choice not to be corrupt. And in your own little way, in your own way of doing things, just being right, helping people, opening up, being genuine to people, not corrupt at all, at all, at all, at all, at all. And the way they live in life so simple. It's just like for me, it's just normal for let people around for gravitate towards that kind of person. Because Sierra Leone, we lack a lot of empathy. This being term, and the leadership that we get not seem for the empathize much with the poor people, and the people are so poor in Sierra Leone that if you not get somebody who is sorry for poor man, where they sit down and feel with poor man, it will be very, 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 very difficult for alleviate the kind of poverty we get in this country. And Yvonne represents everything about Yvonne is selfless. It's always about somebody else. And it's just you could believe some the campus in we after all this accolade, a good day in light with governor host, get generate yourself for come on. The one that say, how was she supposed to going on here? The guy will tell you, say, hey, well, it's fuel here if we go other side. Even when it comes to a vehicle as mayor, right now in talk it is used. All right, we all use our vehicles, okay, but she is so not bothered because why Ion's position is if we dey buy motor car, buy for the staff, for ease them transportation cost, and for going in and out to work every day. So that's the kind of person he is. And then kind of people you always get people, poor people who are always in the majority, where they say, it's in this woman here, so we think say we not got mindfully in lead we. And in this day and age where we dey promote women them and how we don't see women in leadership, I mean that's something where I would say are they against, not at all. But for even Akisoya, instance as a person, for now, waiting me know a transform Freetown agenda and these climate change issues. And paramount now the top of in radio at the moment.
All right, fantastic. Want to welcome Mr. Andrew Kamara, the Secretary General for the District Sweden, APC Sweden. Dennis Sisse, want to welcome you at the platform. Ismail, Ari Mosire, thank you for joining us. There's a lot of comments in our so Sweet Bonita. I don't know if you get a question for Abu Shaw because I read recently Abu Shaw in article putting figures and names of people we see them get for indict in this special courts. We bear the greatest responsibility that come down to people them, including APC members them, top APC members them also be among the lists. Outside you get that list where people will go ask because this is the thing where people will wonder why I'm sure they come up with something like this. Where those people where you mention so are at the receiving end of Madabio in violence. How could they compromise that and be culpable to which you they talk about so?
So it's my question
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much. The the ICC, them broaden them eminent investigations widely this time around, not only for the SAPP violators, but also the APC, and for the other, the media, the bad police and soldiers, the bad imams, the bad paramount chiefs, now and the civil society, of course, who they call evil societies. Then therefore, make sure they drag those who contributed not only in the in human rights violations, but the way they undermined the ongoing June 24, 2023 elections. Because now one of the main reasons anyway they formed the tripartite for investigate that the elections. We get people inside the APC where don't connive with the SFPP, and they very clear. They just pretend. We help the Mother Bureau in 2028 agenda. So now the one and the way the ICC get for a mark, they are suspect at the moment. They do the investigations. And the sources where I get inside the ICC and the egg, then tell me live, say they are going to broaden the net. So there is no doubt about that. Not only crimes against humanity, now also those who undermine the June 24 elections. So now the two areas and then there.
Okay, when you they say there's no doubt about it, we get doubt because we believe say there are people where you mention we think say they receive bully, intimidation, all sorts of bad things them from this regime. Like the names that you put in the yourself, you mentioned Mikhail Mansari and other people the way you will not believe say those people are involved in any compromise.
Well, it left with Cherry Coco for me them come out open and denounce all what they happen. Because so far they not call no press conference for say all this rumor is wrong. And the national chairman, Mikhail Mansari, himself it just keep quiet, on these issues. Okay, like the national publicity secretary, he try for do a merry-go-round now for come around, but instead we don't talk say the elections are over. I'm CDI at Tunis. So we get them, so many come out open and say this is not true, because definitely there will be a call to face this music, this undermining of this election. It is still going on, but some of them think the election is over. It's not yet over. Go thief then kind of in front of the sponsors, the European Union, they watch you so koro you go thief, and you feel say you go scot-free. Now democracy they try to undermine. So not to it's not to play businesses.
Okay.
So we left with them now for come clear the name, but their names are there anyway.
So quickly yourself, you named up for the note also. Look like you said for be one of the.
I know Kwekuna a good man. We get good Sierra Leoneans, we get good politicians. And
No, not at all.
Because
I mean, like the points we they make, I think see a point we very fair. The process still go on, not to event, and at the end of the tripartite, something must follow. What is to follow? We will go for coastal bridge when we get to around. We don't see beaucoup things that not happen. Who will not be believed say go happen. But they like it today, we see how they carry the case against the former president. They all know how the former president now they safely in another country. So and then people they want to do them things. They ever know. But let us just sit and watch, because it's a process, not an event. And the tripartite get a conclusion. And that conclusion they get for credibility, because the whole world is watching. Definitely Sierra Leoneans, APCians are watching. And honestly, we keep an eye on the way out. We get we structurally provide the leadership for we, and people are entitled to their views, but all making it is let us make sure we put the party first. It is all about the APC. It's not about any individual. And as a party, the one that we don't put before, don't agree saying that we don't put before, we for respect we serve by ensuring we keep them in check, but also not try to undermine the efforts then, because now we back them they represent.
Okay, right. I just want to highlight something now. We Chief Banabum, right? Mr. Shaw, Mr. Shaw's writing style is what I call the dragnets. He bundles everything and everyone in and leave the lot for readers to filter out the facts from the fiction. How creative. So somebody call me. We get a discussion about Mr. Shaw in Write Up. I tell her, say, well, it's up to the reader for making your judgment from waiting Mr. Shaw writes. I say some of it could be true, some of it maybe it gets evidence, some of them are speculations, based on your own findings and what you see in the out. But it's up to the reader and where they see them. But in outrightly disagree with that and think say it's a trash. They'll just toss them around, toss them about, at the bin and stuff like that. But this is social media for you. Everybody they come up with your own, and it's up to you for pick the sense from the nonsense. Not also be shoot bonita.
Definitely. Well, again, remember, he's an editor. I'm sure people can also use the same sentiment when it comes to the Africanist breasts. Owankasi, we got some figures on money that are disappearing, who is taking what. People tells us they were lying. But indeed, it's true. Sometimes the truth can slap us so much in the face, you'll be like, I don't think it's the truth, but it is the truth. Again, as the deputy mayor said, it's a process. Let's just follow the process. Are we part of the process? Yes, we are part of this process. So we're going to go through with it. Trust me.
Yeah. So, Fit Bonita, I'm not sure if we want to give justice to the viewers, the chats. A lot has been written. From there, maybe you could just give one opportunity to we wonderful guests them for make them tell we the last few words then we'll call it tonight. What do you think? Right. Okay. Make us start from the top here. Make us just say thank you, Mr. Albert Lansana, for joining us. Fude Suri Mansari, Zainab Sharif Bangura. We strong woman them na the APC. We don't sacrifice a lot. Thomas Bundu Conte, Chief Banabum, Mr. Gali Dawood, Abiose Koka, Elizabeth Kiyate, Yamata, London constituency women's leader, Medmans, thank you very much for joining us. I think that from the Holland, hopefully, I think so. We get Ismail Kamara, Adi Kamara, Musu Bangura also watching. Mary Luke is watching. Patricia Award is watching. Gali Dawood, T Bozo, TNT Podcast, Mr. Delwin Thomas, Lamin Denke is also watching. We get quite a lot of people, a lot of comments. Zainab Omoyemi Zedo is watching from the United Kingdom, one of the most experienced hospitality women swing at the UK and Ireland. Very good. Glad to see you here, Ismail. We get Usman Conte. We got quite a lot of chats. Then we go on. We want for telling us plenty. Thank you for the chances, then with the opportunities and the sharing and all of that. So, Bonita, what do you think? We give Mr. Abusho one final drop and Mr. Kweku. Right. Okay. So let me start with Mr. Abusho. Mr. Abusho, yes, now violence after violence after violence we see. And then they stop, and you believe say they stop. We get for find ways them for dodge them violence till short time we then go actually get them people here so who say they want them. So how sustainable is that? Mr. Kweku then have free town. and with deputy mayor, if they doing job, you know go run away from Freetown. You go sit down and you also relax one night or one day, then go attack, then go do something wrong to her. Just like when they go attack Usman Timbo with Deputy Secretary General. If they been catch her that next day, if they been see him inside that house that next day, God knows what thing for be happening to her. How sustainable is this for let we go to dodge them people here so but then kind of barbarism what they happen in the country? Is this good for our country? What's the final word on that?
Yeah, anyway, I feel say this is not a very difficult situation. Really, I really feel sorry for the APC politicians right now. They work in that country where the mayor and others, the one they will know they even work safe. You know, look like more CC. They try for they clarify certain issues. You know, when they try for dent in ministry, in former ministry, they come out for explain to the public what happened with the toll gate. Now, for that reason, or perhaps they get other reason because they understand saying they go look for election document. So this is very bad. I really feel bad for even the SLPP. Marabi, I feel for her because they just indict them more. The police, they look like they don't know really what for do again because they not come for govern. They just come avenge, humiliate, harass, and thief. And it look like they also used to her now. They don't want. They're not able to stop her. The only problem is now the only advice we get for the mayor and Mr. Kweku and others, the APC hierarchy, let them be careful. That's all. Then careful, just be careful. Because anything can happen. Now people in this way, woman no trust in any way. That's the only advice we get them for. Make them pray hard for me. This investigations, this tripartite, then try hurry up as soon as possible for get the recommendations we all expect. That's all.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Kweku. Dictatorship, censorship, human rights abuses, and all the negative things them now we see in the last 5 years. The regime, SLPP, the Paupa regime, get the opportunity to rule Sierra Leone through the ballots where they bring them come in. They had the opportunity, but they transformed themselves from being a government, a democratically elected government, to a regime we embark on violence and censorship and human rights abuses right through. And you are now in the play, you are in the midst of this. How fearful are you in all of what in the happen? So coming towards the end, because it's like they're now hanging on a thread, as we see. And we all believe, say, tripartite committee is working, and some of them don't begin smell the rats, and they're ready to go down with everyone. It's like somebody just write and say, "So pantini, whatever," Agatane did that, shaking tail. So it's like they're willing to bring everyone down. The effort they make for bring down the former president, Dr. Honest Koma, and all the other APC big guns, them for drag them along with the things they don't do. How you find yourself in a situation like this, Mr. Kweku?
I want Kasu, this is not the question where they make a lot of crew them not the kind of politics. Because with people they always they worry about we livelihood, we think will happen to we. And just for touch on the point where you self make earlier we observe, say I was a victim, okay, of the same coming to your house unannounced, armed people, intimidation, basically. And when me auntie say I've been talking. So we don't pump politics suits. They always not be happen, but now they can't begin happen. My brother, the simple fact is if we're intimidated out of the space, the damage will go happen, it will be more than if it's careful endure. Okay, right now, if we're not coming to the space for stem the rot, okay, waiting will become of Sierra Leone is another thing. I mean, let's be realistic. From 2018 to now, the kind of governance who don't get, like you quite rightly say, intimidation, dictatorialism, all kind nonsense. And guess what? The economy just don't plummet. It don't go down. Okay, they tell you say the people that were in charge not competent. If you left them by themselves, which I don't care this country I go. In that the only country this in space of 3 months with three different dollar exchange rates, right? Fear, not for talk, right? So it's like if we get intimidated from the space, then it means that the one that we love occupy the space, and they will cancel that space day. So the choice is ours. And for me, the age body now, I don't really see me like say always I don't work for now this country in my life. I would like for me picking and go and look at Sierra Leone as not an option to come back to. So all we try to do is a sacrifice have to make for my children and the future generations of Sierra Leone. And for that reason alone, may say it could be very, very difficult for Allah to be intimidated from that space. I mean, my comrade Abu Shaw, you're quite right, you're spot on. We got to be cautious because you're not going to be foolhardy for say, they take the necessary precautions. But for say, I will come on, I'm not going to let myself exposed unduly, of course not. But for say, they will be intimidated from this space here, follow on our way left, they and cause more damage. We're not prepared for that because the people of Sierra Leone, have been saying, deserve better. And by God in power, by God, in special grace, we will succeed by God in power.
So, Bonita, you don't listen to the two speakers, them. Do you tell me what you feel? What touch you from this particular submission so they make?
Well, honestly, Alan Kasu, you remember when Abu Shah was given the analysis of the mayor or the deputy mayor and every other workers in Sierra Leone about the intimidations? You see, the deputy mayor's conclusion says we will not leave the space because we've seen the worst that is happening in the country. And again, if somebody did not stood up or stand to these people like what the mayor has been doing, we will not go anywhere. Because it would have been to a point where, for example, the 2023 elections, after stealing so many elections, they said, let's don't touch the mayor's one because this one will drag us down. They stole so many and they refused to touch that particular one because they've seen that she will fight for that position. And again, I'm just saying that it's only the oppositions or people that means well for Sierra Leone are talking about the peace and tranquility in the country because it's the responsibility of the government to say, I need to protect the people and the property of the land. But no, this is coming from the opposition. For the committee, before the tripartite, the former, let me say the flag bearer, Dr. Samura says, for the people of Sierra Leone, we are asking our mayors, chairpersons, councillors, members of parliament to go back to work. And all these people did was let's work so that at least the international community will come to our aid and do the right thing by us. One of the agreements was to pay the people the back pay. They haven't done it.
Okay.
When it comes to SRPP, they will agree to everything. And it's just for them to breathe a little. They will change as if it wasn't them in that particular conversation. So for me, that's something that both the opposition and whoever that wants to see sanity in Sierra Leone should not listen to Mother Bio and his regime. We've heard where their chairman of the party saying they will never give power to
Yeah.
APC. You are not giving APC power. APC won the power. So what is your problem? But they don't want peace in the country. And APC is bent on we want peace because we've made the country. We don't want anything to happen. For me, sometimes you got to go the hard way. And if people are not standing to it, it's going to be tough. Oh, and Castle.
Absolutely. All right. One more round robin because Mr. Delwyn Thomas we do one round robin because you want it enjoy, man. So let me go to Abu Shaw, give you one round robin of what you think about this platform and how we need for the go forward. That the only APC online TV platform we get, and we need for make good use of them. And whatever we do now, so now all we all inside the same fight, and we gladly that we dey get viewers them. We always when we can live, they come, they watch, and they continue for interact with we. We really happy about it. We want to make them continue for the viewing. Of course, so give me one quick round, and then from there we go to Kweku and then call it a night.
Yeah, hello. Yes, I got for just tell you thank you for this. I feel say one of the problems we I realized during the unless in era now the lack of investment in the media. Then 10 years you don't get a television, they don't get radio where them we not the own. Beside the we own, they don't get newspapers. So then now one of the areas and the way SLPP dominate. SLPP they're very clever in the PR. They get all this. So I just hope say in the future, the next APC government will invest very seriously in these things for me and get their own television stations, one or two, get prominent newspapers, get them the social media like this, the kind of platform where when I get so. For help propagate because it would depend per AYV. We all see them biasness. So, not just that. I hope say this now an eye opener.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. So, Mr. Kweku, you mentioned about the project them we una get for do, and we know see at the moment the government no they see at the same side, and in fact they don't get money for now. They definitely for pay their own people them, let alone for say maybe the Freetown City Council XYZ kind of money and budgets. Now just some of the agencies they no more where they manage utuna small. And when I get some kind innovative project them we una want for the bring camp for sustain the council. And we don't offer this platform to una to make any time when I get anything going, we want to make them, clear to una say yes, indeed, we are ready to make the platform they at our disposal or talk to we. So tell we more a little bit and then give you one last final wrap up on that project day.
Well, the platform definitely, if I touch on the platform, it's an amazing platform. And I want Leona continue in a way for keep obviously not polarized and making credibility continue. And everybody know for say once we engage in conversations on this platform, it's all credible and credible and credible. And for us, at the FCC, this platform an opportunity definitely for reach out to we people and one thing about revenue generation, also you get to get people aware of their responsibilities and the different responsibilities they wouldn't get to council. And in which we integrated approach what they intend for use, I think say this sort of platform is ideal for that because you hit the nail on the head. We're not really would expect to get some money from government, but whether or not we'll get the full budget, that's another story. So far, no good news just yet. But we own source revenue can be significantly impacted, added to we own innovative ideas that they come up with through this camp platform, follow raise the awareness and get people there for pay directly to Freetown City Council. Because for the most part, some people they don't mind for pay, but they're not sure say the possible they use for pay, maybe they pay the correct amount, they're not sure say the information we then get about payment is credible. With a platform like this, we can always use it for actually tell Freetonians them and Sierra Leoneans them all the service system we FCC they offer, and it will be easier, I think, for reach out to them from this kind of platform. So from that perspective, I think it's good. And like how again, I will surely say, we media machine was a bit not as good as it ought to have been. And I think see one other thing back will go for what I appreciate from this platform, that the fact see we dey talk together and try to find solutions and bring the party together, which is important. You don't need a platform wherein you dey use them for can destroy each other. Because at the time like this, it's important for you to get something where they bring we together, not when the people they can backbite because of personal interest or personal gains. We need a platform where they address the needs of the majority, and the majority is why we're here. The media, now the social advocates for social justice, just like lawyers are for legal justice. And without the media, the issues that affect the least man of society not going to be properly articulated. So this camp platform is amazing for that, and kudos to Ona, and we will always support Ona as best as we possibly can.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for the submission. Just one highlight within Mr. Andrew just land now. So with we, in my opinion, I believe that what the APC needs at the moment is to strengthen what we already have in hand, such as the APC Diaspora Online TV platform. As the saying goes, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. And this platform has been making tremendous strides in reshaping the media landscape. So that will take home with we, and of course we want to say thank you to, both of you. Sweet Bonita, I think I will give you the final word, make you wrap everything up for we. Mami Bangura, thank you for joining us. For the cargo, thank you for joining us. Sweet Bonita, anything else? Do you have anything else?
Well, it's just to say a very big thank you to our guests and also our viewers, because without them, we'll not be having a show. We'll just have a little chat between myself and you, but we are grateful. And again, the Deputy Mayor and also the editor publisher of the organizing.net has literally educated our people, including myself. I've learned one or two things this evening. So I want to say thank you to them, and hopefully they will be ready to join us shortly, because this is the only platform that we bring credible information. If it's not legit, we'll come back and say, you know what, we're taking it down, because what was there, it wasn't what it was. So please, I want to say thank you to them and also our viewers. Thank you, and God bless you.
And with the likes of people like Delwyn Thomas and Mo Bangura, Mr. J.S. Momo Jr., and the Sweet Bonita and myself, Dr. Denke, you name it. We get Fatia, and we get Melvin Rogers. We get credible people there. People that will love the APC. We know they follow individuals. Now the APC, now we follow, now we support, and like how we've been coining them when we start this platform, clear, concise, and credible information. Now they bring come to this platform. So with that said, I want to say I'm really, really pleased today for see Zainab Omoyemi that the platform today viewing us. Already view we from the shadows, but today they actually make we know say it can view we. We get also Mr. Chief Banabom of Yoni Bana Pitfu Kagbumpa. We join me also today also. We want to say thank you, particularly happy about it. And this is the APC Diaspora Online TV platform with me and Sweet Bonita today. We wonderful guest them with Mr. Abushaw, the editor of the organizer.net, and of course the deputy mayor, Mr. Kweku Lakes. Am I correct to say, is it Lakes?
Lisk, yes,
Lisk, yes. So once again, I want to say thank you to Una all for the wonderful submission Una make, and hopefully we will get Una back very soon for talk about very important issues that we'll get to do with country and with city, Freetown, and with politics in Sierra Leone. Sweet Bonita, thank you very much. And with technical man, just can do something now, but we go end up for Guna this one tonight.
Una go must keep waiting una so. Una dey go from where you come, not just the flow. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we not go get peace. Power, we dey give them notice. Power, we dey give them notice. give them notice, but we no go get everybody say, last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, how about for go? Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, how about for go? Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, how about for go? Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings. I go tell any two like they know why you eat. Them in new terminal, my whole long faggy. Them say sign better player, them sign Tom and Jerry. Them made no to coconut, then you eat that jelly. The Lunge Bridge, not say Abadan. Delilah, like Londo, and Liaban. Them see and season and call a Amatan. But we go come out from them like Jagaban. Say you know they kill again, so you not been killer. I can feel when you need done, you feel her. When they suffer, now we walk, so now we they feel her. So blood, now you and we know this kind of leader. Una they go, una they go. Una go must keep waiting, una so. Una they go, una they go. From where you come, not just the flow. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we no go get peace. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we no go get peace. Everybody say, last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, how about for go? Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, how about for go? Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, how about for go? Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, how about for go? The people they want make you go, they want make you go. For where you come na power, money no the flow. She, you been say inside 6 months, the economy they grow. But just like a tortoise, everything just is slow. As we walk for speak, we mind and kill we like chicken. The new direction, not to car, and don't spoil the engine. The people they suffer, we they fly like a pigeon. Now an election, 10 on can you want for make like you be seen. Everybody say, Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we no go get peace. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. Power, we they give them notice. If we not give them notice, but we no go get peace. Everybody say, last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, how about for go? Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, how about for go? Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings, how about for go? Last stand, we are standing up. Greetings. Now say make we trust the process, but no more they test the success. 90% of the youth them jobless. We vote for you now more poverty and more stress. 2.3 million for $100. The mommy they chill, the papa na baller. When you talk it true now you throw them go scholar. Then go set you up jail you for make you dollar. The poor just the poor and the rich getting richer. Free education almost then they pay the teacher. Fuel price 22,000 for liter. Enter the hotel light don't while we meter. Hey why so now the true banya fake. What the $40 billion where did they create? 18,000 for 1 grain sardine, 1 bag 650, una just imagine.